So we're back, and we are at the point in where I'm trying to create content for shorts that I need to create so that my channel can grow. Because I'm willing to make shorts if they are expressions of who I am as an artist, but I'm not willing to make stupid videos with filters and these other things that people like, the things that are trending. I'm never going to do that. Okay, but I am going to try to create a trend for things that people don't know need to be trended. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to do right now as I crunch my gray matter and just sit here and whatever. All right. Picture, if you will, a brand new content creator on YouTube. Someone who only knows that YouTube is what it is. And this person says, oh, I think I would like to create content on YouTube. And we're just gonna discover what that would look like if a person actually wasn't like me. So what I did was no research, just jumped in and tried to do everything that I tried to do, and just learned how to do everything that I know how to do now. So I didn't do any research beforehand. So that's what I'm going to be doing here now that's not like me. But if someone were like, someone says, I don't know anything about I don't know how to do this. How do you go live? Okay, we're going to check this out and see if I can pick up on a clue that my question is going to get addressed. Getting started with live streams. I'm not going to watch a video right now. I want to read what you're telling me. First of all, subscribe to the YouTube Creators channel for the latest news. Okay. Enable live streaming. To live stream. Now remember, this means simply at your desk. Okay? Live stream? Yep. At your desk. That's it. Okay? To live stream, you need to have no live streaming restrictions in the past 90 days, and you need to verify your channel. I've done both. I've created a problem by, I could possibly, if it doesn't exist, like if I go away and get rid of it right now, will that solve the problem? So let me, I think it should be in my email. See, but this is what happens. I'm now on a completely different thread. Where's Gmail? There we go. All right. Your channel has lost access. Subscription request. What? You have been invited to receive email notifications when new comments. You have been invited. I think that's for me. Okay. Your channel has lost access. Your channel has lost access to advanced features. This is 13 days ago. To help keep our community safe, we limit some of our more powerful features who have built and maintained positive channel history or who provided verification. As of now, your channel doesn't have sufficient channel history. As of now, your channel doesn't have sufficient history. I'm a new channel. Why should I be punished for that? It has lost access to advanced has? So it used to have it? Did I know this? This may have happened. May is a permissive use of the subjunctive tense. I think you mean might have happened. Okay? This might have happened because your channel did not follow our community guidelines. You won't be able to do things like notice they haven't said what I did. They didn't say what I did. Oh, no, no. It says channel history. So it's not like okay, but look, this might have happened because you did not follow our community guidelines. Okay, so these are two different scenarios. These are two different scenarios. This one right here that I'm highlighting, this one right here, doesn't apply to me. This one applies to me because I don't have sufficient channel history. What does that mean? My phone number has already been verified, so why are you bringing me down to this? Okay, look what happened. I click channel history, and I don't get channel history. Oh, here it is. Okay, but use channel history to get access. To get advanced feature access, using your channel history, that doesn't, what is the, okay, so now I don't know what channel history is because I used to think it was how old your channel was. Now I'm thinking I don't know what they mean by channel history. But regardless, this doesn't answer my question. This doesn't solve the problem because I don't know what sufficient channel history means. Because if you go back here, no, see, like this is why I don't like this. I don't like it. I just don't like it. What I don't like is their lack of explanation for what they're doing, why they do what they do. So they, first of all, they haven't explained why in, oh my God, whatever. Okay, look, start over. We're going to start over again, right? Getting started with streaming. Okay? I'm a brand new streamer. I didn't even get this far. Why didn't I get this far? Like I got tangled up in ranting on something from here. Subscribe already to this. To live, you'll need to have that. Okay, this, verify your channel. Okay, that. So I think I maybe clicked on no live streaming restrictions because I was thinking, oh, that's what I was doing. I was going to go to the video. I was going to go to the video and instruct YouTube to delete the part that doesn't belong and then see if, because that will then put my video back into public, but it should then also take the restriction away. So while I have the video still up, it's still restricted. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm going to try to get rid of the thing that's restricting my video and thereby hope that that just completely removes the restriction so I don't have to suffer the 90-day penalty. So that's originally what I was doing right now. So let me go back to do that because that's why I went to this channel. And oh, no. I went to my email because I was going to look for the warning that my account or my channel, your dispute has been submitted. Here it is. Oh, no. Yeah. So, okay. So this was another video that got blocked, but I made an appeal and then they unblocked it. Your channel has lost advanced features. Your video verification is no longer safe. I don't know what that was. Okay. So, a needle pulling thread. I don't see anywhere where they... Maybe it's in this. Ingested Red has subscribed to me. Mark my words, subscribe to me. That's awesome. Thanks, guys. Michael Loomis, I subscribed to myself. Aaron subscribed to me. That's March 10th. But why has there been no information, right? Because my video was blocked and I remember seeing the email for it, but it's not here now. And then I thought it might be here. Okay, but look at this. Congrats. You can use advanced YouTube features. See, here's what happens, boys and girls, when you don't check your email. But your video verification is approved. Oh, you know what this is? I had to upload a video to verify my account. That's what this was. You can now use advanced YouTube features. What does that mean? Right? That sounds exciting. Your video verification will be automatically deleted from your YouTube account within 2 years. It usually deletes in a few months after you've built sufficient channel history. So there is a use of the term channel history in the way I understood it. How old is your channel? So you're saying earlier that you have an insufficient channel history. So you're like saying you lost these privileges because you're just not old. But here I have them. Like this is what the machine does. The machine right now is occupying my brain in such a way that it's driving me mad to solve this puzzle while I'm not being productive in other areas. That's what the machine does. Say hello to the machine. There's a kiss for you. All right. Why did this come up? Are these advanced features? You can manage your access to more features here. Intermediate and advanced features require additional verification, which helps us keep the YouTube community safe for everyone. It's a bunch of bullshit right there. Bullshit. YouTube, listening to the sultry sound of my voice, you don't give a fuck about YouTube safety, about community safety. Zero. Okay, so advanced features, eligibility, it says eligible. Expand your reach beyond these advanced features. Appealing content claims, creating more live streams daily. I didn't know there was a limitation to that. Upload more videos. I've never had a problem with that. Create more shorts. Never had a problem with that. Embed, like these are things that I don't give a shit about. So like you're punishing me not to do things that I don't do. You know what I mean? Like I don't. Video verification, so like access features. Choose how to access these features. Build channel history. You build history automatically as you continue to grow your channel and follow the community guidelines. Don't make us mad. We'll help you create a 30-second video of yourself looking into your phone's camera. I've already done that. Choose how. This one-time verification. So I just do that once. Get an email to start verification on your phone. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Tell my mother I love her if this doesn't work. Agree to video verification. Verify you're a real person and haven't been suspended for violating YouTube's policies. Verify you're old enough. Improve verification. Your video may be processed. Okay, whatever. I don't care about any of this stuff. I'm scrolling through. I don't care about any of this. Allow Google to use your video to help develop and improve its face matching. Nope. No thanks. Don't want to agree to that part of it. Okay, you'll be asked to hold your phone at eye level. Make sure your eyes, no sunglasses, hats, or masks. But I can wear glasses maybe? You don't need to speak. Check that there is, I think it's just moving my face. Tap start when you're ready. Keep your face in the center of the circle. Rotate your head. Oh. Hold still. All right. And so I've entered into the belly of the beast by doing a dance for their data. So now, instead of a fingerprint, they can just identify me by this video that I just took of myself. Isn't this you, Travis? This is you, right? Like, this fingerprint is you. We found your fingerprint at the crime scene, and so you were there. You know what I mean? Like, this is all just still hearsay. That video right there is hearsay. In this day and age of CGI, I don't know that that's real. I'm trying to be reasonably good about what I'm eating right now because I want to be eating less. I want to be eating, more healthy, but I've got to also make a transition from, like, I don't know. So I'm forcing myself to eat stuff that I've made, and it's good, but I want to eat something else right now. I don't want to eat this. I want to eat something else that's really bad for me. All right, so I did that. My video is in review. Yeah, I'm just lost in my thought right now. So there's two things that I'm thinking about doing, right? I'm thinking about how to create 2 shorts for producing views and subscribers. But I have to use the restroom. So in the meantime, in between time, and we got fun, I will play something for you that hopefully you will enjoy. And it is going to be, how about one of my, I got on a kick. I never watched the Addams Family. My show was the Munsters. I don't know why I never got into the Addams Family, but I never did. And so I came across this video of Wednesday Addams dancing to modern music, and it was all edited and whatnot. So for whatever reason, that triggered me, and so I made. It says 14 videos, but I don't know if I've actually. But anyway, here is a Wednesday playlist for you, and we'll do this song transmission by they're right behind me, Joy Division.
This is the latest. It's called The Droop. Come on, now you try it.
Me?
I think Miss Trivia's a swinger.
Swinger?
You don't want her to think you're square, do you?
Oh.
Then if you learn how to dance well, she'll think you're boss.
Boss?
Neat. Groovy. Come on, try it. Loosen up a little. Let yourself go. Oh, boy, I'm lucky. I'll say I'm lucky. This is my lucky day.
If you can see that Morticia's kind of like doing the floss, like, except everything's in front. So it's just this modified version of whatever she's doing of the twist, right? Isn't that what that dance was called, the floss or whatever? I don't dance. All right, so welcome back to the show. Yeah, you know, whatever, man. Hey, have you heard what happened to Travis Finley, man? He's like talking to nobody all the time, man. All right. Listen, I'm going to play this for you still. Turn it off on my side.
Dance, dance. Dance to the radio. Dance, 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 dance to the radio. Oh, I was called out when the going gets tough. Things you.
So I don't know what's happening right now because I'm just like Michelle Thaler. I'm not sure what's going on right now. I'm just like Michelle Thaler. I'm not sure what's going on. I don't dance. All right, so welcome back to the show. Oh, sorry. Totally forgot. Whatever. Yeah. What I was doing was sharing this. So now I have to share it again. So I need to copy this and then come to a channel that is that channel, view my channel, and then create another post. Actually, let me edit this one and then just put in the new link, repost that. Hope to see you there. Just for whatever. And then, can I post this again? Because it says share. But I don't think it'll let me share it to anything else but this. Yeah, right. Share, post with it. Yeah, it's the same thing. Okay. All right, so this is a part of my channel dream, is to reinstitute my interviews with other content creators. I created an opportunity that I blew by complete accident. It just didn't fly well, and it was not intentional, and you're going to get a little bit of the story. This channel here is a channel that I have all right, first of all, this introduction is just amazing. I mean, just this was what I saw from the very first time I watched the very first video. And so his production has always been top tier, and his hosting and creativity has always been top tier. Mark Hector has created a channel, and this guy is a front man, right? He is the embodiment of Freddie Mercury as a podcaster. I am kind of like a sedated version. Like I'm a creator. I'm not, but he is like a front man. Like he has a lot more expression and body movements and inclusion and just everything. Like, just he's much more sparkly. Like, if you could think of somebody who's like, okay, so you have Freddie Mercury, and then you have shoot, what was I thinking of? Another guy. Okay, so Freddie Mercury is very flamboyant, right? And Robert Plant is very flamboyant, and David Lee Roth, right? But then if you think of another lead singer of a very popular rock band that just doesn't have that charisma, like, say, Steve Perry. Steve Perry is a different kind of frontman than David Lee Roth. You wouldn't see, I don't think, Steve Perry hooked up to a harness and flying through the air listening to his boombox. They just weren't that same kind of content creator, I guess is what I'm saying. So, anyway, as soon as I watched his channel enough, and I'm like, I love this guy, and I still do. It's just, there's tension, right? And I've tried to make it right, and I don't know if he blocked me or what. Like, Mark Hector, like, now you're banning me, bro. Now you're banning, like, okay, so here's the punchline. So, a needle pulling thread. When I contacted him and said, hey, I watched your content, he was all for it. He was like, yeah, let's do it. And like, and he was even troubleshooting, like projecting in business planning. He's like, if we give enough time, if I tell, and then like your audience, like we want to make this as busy. Like, he was all in on how to make this a success. And then I tried to, I don't know if he was live or what, but I tried to post a comment about wanting to include other people's questions. So I said something like, hey everybody, I am planning on interviewing Mark for da-da-da. If you have any questions, here's my email. It was like that. So I put in the email and hit send, and it would never post. Because you have to take that filter off if you want to allow people to freely post links, right? That's an aspect of controlling your content. You don't want people posting links, and I understand that. I get that, right? But I wasn't thinking along those lines. So I had just gotten the okay from Mark. Yeah, we're going to do the interview, bro. It sounds awesome. And I was totally stoked. I'm like, yes, man, this is going to be awesome. And then after he said yes, I decided then to go to one of his pages or one of his videos and let people know, like one of his newest ones, because then that was going to generate new viewers who would see my comment and know that I was going to interview him. And then so then when I couldn't see so I emailed Mark and I said, hey bro, you shadow banning me? Because I couldn't see, like, I didn't know why. But I was just joking, like I didn't know, like I didn't actually think that he did, because he just said that he would do the interview. So then why would he shadow ban me? It wouldn't make any sense. So even if I was being socially unacceptable, I would have thought that maybe somebody would have said, listen, did you mean, like, are you serious about this? Like, I'm like, oh, no. I was trying to be funny. Did that not go off well? Because that's exactly how I responded. I'm like, oh my God, I'm so sorry I offended you, because I didn't mean to offend you. It makes perfect sense in my mind about the explanation, because I eventually found out that there was a restriction on. Then I'm like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about that, right? Which is no big deal, because I wasn't throwing shade at him, but he completely shut me off. And I even appealed to him and said, please, it was a mistake. It was just a social gaffe. Like, it was like farting in public. I'm sorry I did that. I'm sorry I offended you. Will you forgive me? You're like, no, I will not forgive you. You farted in public. I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Well, forget it. You farted in public. Like like this. So now for me, I love this channel, but I don't watch him that much anymore because I don't know, like, if he's authentic. Like, to me, he's in human resources. He's in clinical human counseling psychology situations. So, like, he should be more aware of what's a little bit too austere, right? I mean, I can get it. Like, you maybe, like, got the bet, like, because that's what he said to me. He's like, dude, you're giving off the wrong vibes, you know, right? So, like, if I'm giving off the wrong vibes, then let me say, oh, I'm sorry I did that because it was a joke. It wasn't meant to be. Like, that's not what I don't think that. You know, and he would have been like, oh, okay, I totally get it. Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I totally get it. Forget it. We're good. We're good. Like, that's what I expected. Nope. And to me, if you cut somebody off like that, just, you know, and you're not willing to, even if you read my explanation, because I don't even know if he did. If he read my explanation, which was completely apologetic, I was totally just like, please, please forgive me. Like, because I screwed up. I'm sorry. I screwed up. Like, if someone I would have been like, okay, I get you. Yeah, okay, whatever. It's a little bit weird. I'm a little bit, put out by you, but I mean, you're apologizing. Okay, right? He didn't even do that. He just stopped responding. And I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Don't understand it. The reason why I jumped on here, though, is because I'm going to show you how I typically support my content creators that I watch. Okay, so as you just saw right now, I saw that this video was up right here. Okay. So I'm already subscribed, if you can see that. I'm already subscribed, and I have already hit all of the notifications so that I know when he's live or when he's uploaded or when he's made a comment on the community post, okay? So right now, Brain Squeeze Reactions has 61,000 subscribers. This video is an hour old. How many views would you expect? I don't even care. Like, I don't want to figure that algorithm out. I have no interest in it. However, within an hour, he has had 83 views. Are those subs? Are those random people that just get these recommendations on their lists? I don't know. But he's got 83 views. Over here, he only has 30 likes. You see that? 30 likes. The other thing I don't know how to do is I've seen people do these kind of tutorials, and where their mouse is, it's got a filter of like a circular orb filter, like yellow. All right, and so instead of, not just is my mouse right here, but it's also got a radiating circle of yellow around it. I don't know how to do that. All right, boom. I'm going to like his video. I'm going to share his content on my channel because I do like him as a content creator. I just have a little bit of a yucky feeling inside right now because I want to make nice and he's not responding. Create a post. Get you some dis. I just totally made that up. Hashtag get you some dis. Okay. And then I come down here and I say, love your vibe as always. Okay, so I make a comment. That comment, that like, and that share, and the watch, those are 4 things that are free to do. Okay? And then I'll like my own comment. I'll like that person's comment. I'll like this person's comment, and I'll like this person's comment, because those are the triggers that that YouTube pays attention to. Okay, so this is what I do. This is what you should do. I'm begging my people to do this for me, and it doesn't work. So you have 31 likes and you have 85 views. That should be a 1-to-1. How many views do you have? You should have 85 likes, 86, 87, 89, all the way up until you get to whatever number it is. That's all. Like, you go to the video. What are you doing now? Are you going to watch the video? What are you going to do while you're watching it? You got nothing else to do. Hit that thumb, share the content, make a comment. It's like 20 seconds. So I've got to make a short about that. I've got to make a short about the YouTube third party. And then I have to make a short about something else that I forgot. All right. Have I gotten a notice on anything? You can use... Okay, so now my advanced features is now unlocked. Let's go see what I can do. All right, so this is my channel. All right, I can't remember where I was, so I'm just going to start over again. I'm a brand new YouTuber. I've just created a YouTube channel, and I don't know how to do anything. Enable live stream. To live stream, you will need to have no streaming restrictions and to verify your channel. Okay, so assuming I've done that, what else do I need to do? Go to YouTube. From the top right, click Go Live. Okay, so if I'm going to YouTube, create here, right? You see that? Create there, go live, right? What in the crack? I clicked the wrong button. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, so the verifying, that's all done. Verifying is all done. Choose a way to stream. Right now, remember, I'm a brand new content creator. I haven't put up any videos, and it's telling me right now that I have 3 types of streams. Mobile. So right now, I'm thinking, oh, I can stream from my mobile phone. No, you can't. Choose one that's best for what you're streaming. That's an interesting way of saying that, YouTube. All right, you've got a webcam, you've got an encoder. Okay, vertical live streams. When your live stream is vertical, why don't you just say, what is that? That's the profile and landscape. Why don't you just do that? I don't know. Viewers on mobile will now enter a full screening experience and watch it. This experience includes scrollable live stream feed. I don't really care about any of this right now. Okay, so again, as far as I understand it, as a new content creator right now, I can use my phone to stream, right? Choose a way to stream. Oh. Here's what happens when you read the rest of the information. To create a mobile live stream, you need to meet the requirements. Here's where it doesn't explain why, because we've already been to this page. To live stream on mobile, you will need at least 50 subscribers. Why? No restrictions, verification, turn on streaming, okay? If you have over 50 subscribers, but under 1,000, okay, now that you have more than one, but not 1,001, now that you have more than one subscriber, but not yet 1,000, we might set the limit of viewers on your mobile stream. Why? Why would you do that? Also, your archived live stream will be set to private by default. It may take a few weeks to reflect these. Why? To help aspiring creators while protecting the community, which is bullshit, we've created safeguards to limit the spread of potentially harmful content. So it now appears to me that the reason why Fascist Tube limits the audience is because they don't know what you're about yet. And if you are about what they haven't yet identified here, they haven't yet identified it, so then how do you know if you're going to commit against it? Like, you know, it's just, this is absolutely insane. What does potentially harmful content mean anyway? What does that even mean? YouTube? What does this mean? So as of right now, it doesn't say or explain in any justifiable way, okay? The reason why they limit the accessibility of your channel when it's brand new is because they don't know what your content is going to be. And so, but how does limiting the audience, like, you still have to monitor the content. So if you think about, you know, cutting out the middleman, you're worried about the other man when you should just worry about the content. Like, you should just, like, it doesn't matter if 10,000 people see my video as opposed to 1,000. You still have to evaluate the content of the video. See how this doesn't make sense? This just doesn't make any sense at all. Basically, again, we are limiting your influence because we don't know what you're going to say. And when we find out what you're going to say, we might not do anything with your information. We might not promote it. We might not even, like, we're not going to do, like, you'll never know, you know, what we do or don't do with your content. Because, you know, I wonder if there is a FAQ in YouTube for why do people who are subscribed to me randomly find themselves unsubscribed? Because they didn't do it. So who did it? Does YouTube have an answer for that? Well, sometimes we might feel like it's a time to purge your account, so we'll just randomly pick people to just unsubscribe. Like, there's no reason to do this without my knowledge, because then that would be fraud, right? Like, you can't, like, do something that I would interpret one way and you intentionally mean it a completely different way. That's called fraud. Right? You are pretending. You are fraudulent. I mean, this is just absolute, just, like, people, like, when are we going to wake up and overthrow our controllers, whoever they are, whatever you want to call them. I didn't say what, that's what I'm calling you. Our controllers. So if you get all huffy and puffy about he's calling us controllers, we got to do is stop, find out where this guy is and put an end to him. I'm never going to commit suicide, everybody. I'm never going to just randomly disappear. Okay? But this doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense. You let the success or failure of a channel's you let the success or failure of a channel stand on its own content. Right? So YouTube is a free storage and audiovisual library. Because you can simply create a channel and just watch things. You don't have to be a content creator. Right? So then what do you watch while you're on YouTube? Well, I watch cooking shows. I watch, hiking shows. I watch painting. I watch... There's everything you could ever want. Everything you could ever want is on YouTube. Okay? So then if you're just simply someone who uses the medium, realize that you have been given basically a library of free information, except for the fact that YouTube puts a commercial value on content, and you might have to watch commercials. But besides that point, I don't understand why a company, because this is just like, what do you care? I mean, okay, look, if I created an app that could be used by, just like, I don't even know what the crack, like someone who wants, okay, like, we'll just go back to the Larry Flint thing with Penthouse and Hustler magazine and all of the things in terms of freedom of speech, right? We have the First Amendment. But the First Amendment, in my opinion, doesn't speak to the freedom of speech in the way that Larry Flint was saying, because he was trying to say, hey, I'm free to say whatever I think. No, you're not. Okay? I think it would be a good idea to yell fire right now in this crowded building. No, you're not free to say whatever you want. You're just not. But if you think about what the Constitution and the Bill of Rights was written, it was written to bring in a balance of powers, and the powers being between two sovereign individuals per se. The human being, let's call him Joe Public, and the Congress, which is a single unity, right? So it is personified as if it were a man, so to speak. Congress said, Congress decided. Okay, there's not one entity being that, like, you get it? Okay? So the Constitution and the Bill of Rights are an expression of a balance of powers between the public servants that we've chosen to make certain decisions of business and enterprise to a certain extent. I'm not going to go, it's going to get convoluted after this. Okay? So we've set up these people to be in the office of Congress or Senate, all of that kind of stuff, right? The balance of power is so that neither the people nor the elected public officials find themselves out of balance. How do you know how How do you know how to limit the Congress? Does it violate my constitutional right? Then it's limited. Right? Okay? So then what's the Constitution and the Bill of Rights is to establish? It's to establish our relationship to what we call government. And we have the right to say anything we want against our government. Because our government isn't a human being. Right? I want to tear down. I want to overthrow my government. There's no person that I am talking about. You see what I'm saying? This is the slippery slope of language, I suppose, of semantics to a certain degree. But slippery slopes and semantics only exist in a psychopath's mind because normal people don't have to code or shade or nuance what they're trying to say. They either say it poorly or they say it clearly. But they don't say it surreptitiously. And this whole thing with YouTube is just a surreptitious bullshit. Like, I should just like walk away from YouTube altogether, like, and just go to, like, I heard Austin talking about X. So let's find out. What's X? The X platform. I mean, you know, I'll still do stuff on my other channel on YouTube. But in terms of trying to do what I'm doing on YouTube, like, maybe I should just try completely different. Oh, Twitter is the new X. Oh, this is Twitter. Somebody was saying, oh, isn't Twitter a good platform? I mean, I'm already on Twitter. I just don't remember how to get to my account because I haven't used it in so long. And that would be interesting, right? I mean, like, I'm doing it right now, so I should just do it on Twitter. And say things and whatever, you know, and see what happens there. You're in control. Ads are what keeps our service free. To help improve which ones you see, keep less relevant ads. Whatever. If eligible, you can receive a share of ads revenue just by posting on. You must be subscribed to X Premium. Okay, so how do I go live? Oh, you know what? This is not the right channel. Because the other channel that is normal on this all right, give me a second. Is there no scientific instrument that can verify what is happening in the sky? I have tried to explain it on my YouTube channel. Recently, if you want to check that. All right. So what am I doing right now? Like, this doesn't seem like it's my normal account because it says Travis Finley, but this is my new. Is this the one that I want to try to like do from the base up? Independent researcher, influencer, instructor, photographer, creator. I don't know. So I'm trying to figure out. totally lost right now. What am I trying to do right now? Like going live on Twitter or on X, like isn't intuitive. Like I have no idea how to do it right now. Premium bookmarks, monetization, pro, like this doesn't have anything about going live. Messages. What's grok? Grok something. AI. Are you kidding me? That's the name of their AI is Grok? That's stupid. Who thought of that? Profile. I do not understand what happened to my previous The Plain Truth account. I don't get this. I just did this. Dun, 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 dun. That's the wrong password? This is why I hate this. Yeah, this is just dumb. I just don't know why. The Plain Truth on Twitter. The Plain Truth on Twitter. Plain Truth. Alright. What the heck? What the crack? This doesn't make any sense. Okay, well, instead of doing that then, if I just leave it at this, come in here. Okay, so then how do I go live right now? Like, I can't go live, right? Schedule what? Emoji, poll, GIF, media. Nothing yet. Like, I don't understand. How do you go live on here? How to go live on Twitter. How to create live videos on X. X is the place, Tap the camera from the composer. You see what I'm talking about? What are you talking about? There's no camera. No camera. No camera. How to start a live video. Tap the icon from the composer. Where the Smurf is the camera icon. What's the composer? This doesn't make any sense. See what I'm saying? I mean, am I wrong? I don't know if he's wrong or not, but he's talking to nobody. So I have to figure out how to make these 2 or 3 shorts, and right now I can only remember the 2 of them. So a needle pulling thread. What I'm going to do right now is go here and go here. And the first idea is a short about content creator support. Okay. The second short is about new creators using a third-party app to go live on YouTube. That one I think is probably the most important one, you know? Like, imagine, I don't know, how would you, because I don't know anybody else who's trying to be a content creator. But I can't imagine that if I do this at least decent, get a thumbnail that's got my stupid expression on it with an oh my god, mind blown thing, you know, and then put the font like, oh, people are gonna, oh, that has like pretty pictures, oh, gotta like click this one, you know. That's all they like. They don't watch the shorts for the content per se. But anyway, so it'll be interesting to see how this one goes out, because I'm going to be informing brand new content creators how to skip a massive step that YouTube has in their way. You know, I'm just gonna have to make shorts like boom, 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 like almost like 10 seconds, because there's not much else you need to say. Short about new creators using third-party app. There's another short that I was thinking of that's back in the archives of what I was already saying today, but I'm not going to go back and watch it to find it. You know what I mean? There's no way I was... I can't remember what it was. All right, so a needle pulling thread. All right, I don't think I can remember the other one. Darn it. It was a good idea too, but I can't. Maybe it was a modified version of that one. So I'm going to have to create it on my phone so that it keeps me a little bit, you know, focused. All right, get rid of this. All right, there we go. Okay. So here's the thing, create a live stream. You'll need that. Why am I here? Oh, I want to see the rejection letter almost. Why does it open up way up there? Right. So this. Again, we're back to let's say you are a new content creator on YouTube who doesn't meet YouTube's requirements to go live on your phone at this time. So imagine that, let's see if I can do that over again. Imagine you are a content creator who wants to grow his channel beyond the 46 subscribers, and he sees the plus button at the bottom of the screen, so he presses it and it says live. So he's excited because he thinks he can go live. But it says, try creating more shorts to reach 50 subscribers and unlock live streaming, right? So it tells you right here, you can't live stream until you have 50 subscribers, but it doesn't say why. However, you can learn more. No, I don't want to create this right now. I do not want to create this right now. I do not want to create this right now. Okay? You're almost there. Try creating some shorts to reach 50 subscribers, right? So then you learn more. You go here. And it opens it up in the middle. I still don't get that. I still don't know why it opened up in the middle like that. All right, so now I'm looking, okay, to stream on a mobile. Oh, I don't have, but I have 46. I'm so close, you know? Oh. Okay, so a needle pulling thread. I'm going to go to my channel, right here, view channel, and you have whatever. All right, I'm just trying to think through this. So I'm trying to think through, making a commercial. And I just keep thinking of things to do in the commercial, which adds more things to do. So if I start out 46 subscribers, and then I want to make, try creating more shorts to reach 50 subscribers and unlock live streaming. And then you go here, and then it's already open there. So then you got to go here. See, I don't feel like they're actually answering the question. I'm sorry, I got lost in the So there is a way in which they're explaining themselves, you know. So why is my mobile live streams audience limited? Okay, look. Okay, let's just listen to this. Okay, it just doesn't make any sense. If you have a content creator who is uh, deranged in his mind and he's going to create harmful information or harmful entertainment, he's going to do it all the time. So you should limit everything he does because you don't know anything about him. You haven't vetted him, you haven't checked his background or whatever. Like, think about this, okay? Let's say you allow someone to create content on their computer and they want to put out harmful or violent or even whatever, just misleading, whatever, okay? But they can't do it live on their phone. So where else are they going to do it? They're going to still do it on YouTube, but then have to just do it on their computer or do it on a community post or make a short, because they're going to be deranged either way. Like, it just, you're always just going to have to find out what you get. Because if I were an intelligent, maniac, I would keep, cross my T's and dot my I's until I reached 1,000. And then once I had 1,000 subs, then I have then whatever. Like, then I'm, I'm not going to all of a sudden start. This is just insane. I don't even know how to communicate that this is insane. It's just, you are punishing the wrong people. Because certain people flew under your radar and put out things that you didn't have any control over. You just now punish everybody. I just don't get it, Because if you think about it this way, right? If I am a content creator and I have, let's say, 10 subs and they don't know anything about me necessarily, like, I don't know. Like, where did they come from to begin with, right? If my content was harmful and people didn't like it, they would tell YouTube, hey, this channel is misleading information or whatever. Let other people bring accusations and evidence. You know what I mean? But this whole thing is just like Minority Report. This is just bizarre, prescient, like you're trying to prevent crime from happening by making, like, you're not going to, making people pay for driver's licenses doesn't mean there aren't going to be any accidents. This is like research. I'm a grammar Nazi, and this is like reading a really poorly written essay, and it's just like, I do not want to finish reading this because this information is just doesn't make sense, and I don't want things in my brain that doesn't make sense, that don't make sense. Oh, what's going on, man? Sorry I missed you, but it's been almost an hour and didn't have this pulled up, but whatever. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do those things and yada yada yada. But you yada yada over the best part. Alright, I've got to figure out what I'm gonna do, and I'm distracted because I'm streaming. Let's see. So, in closing, there is a way for you to help me cheat on the watch hours, right? So let's say I have 1,000 subs, but I only have 500 watch hours. That means all of my subs need to watch more of my content. You see how that works? I can't go live on my phone until I have 1,000 subs And oh, did they change that? Do I still need? Wow. I don't need 4,000 watch hours? Huh. So they changed it. Or at least it's not lit. Required watch hours. Just trying to find out the correct quantity of watch hours needed already approved count. This is this year. There are two different programs. The regular partner program, you need 1,000 subs and public watch hours in the past 12 months. The expanded YouTube partner program, expanded, that gives you early access to fan funding and shopping features, that requirement to apply. This is 500 subscribers, 3 valid uploads, and 30 that, so there's still thousands of hours of watch time. There's still that inordinate, austere amount of watch time. That's just crazy. Okay? So even then, I guess going back to this, create a live stream on mobile, it doesn't say anything about watch hours here. Was this helpful? No. How can we improve it? Please include information that specifically explains why there are subscriber requirements. Please include information that specifically explains why there are subscriber requirements before mobile live streaming is allowed. If live streaming, no, actually I need to do this. Please include information that specifically explains why live streaming from a desktop is allowed but not mobile, right? Because that's ultimately the issue, because I can go live. This is my point. You think a fucking psychopath isn't gonna go, isn't gonna expose who he is in reality if he can't go live on his phone? Oh no, I can't go live on my phone. I guess I can't spread my maniacal live disinformation, darn it. All the while he can go home and do live streaming from his desktop. The issue is to go live. So if he can go live, if this psychopath can go live and put out shit on his channel, it just doesn't make any sense. I don't even know how to say this so that it makes sense. If you don't understand why this doesn't make sense, does that mean I don't understand? Because I'm trying to think of how much more simpler to make this. This doesn't make any sense. Okay? Please include information that specifically explains why live streaming from a desktop is allowed, but not mobile. Also, please provide information about watch hours if there are public watch hour requirements for further benefits. I don't even know. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Please provide information about watch hours if there are public watch hour requirements for further benefits. Right? Because as of right now, this doesn't have any information about the watch hours. But then this question that I looked up seems to give the answer. Well, here it is. YouTube Partner Program. Here it is. So we should just click this. Okay, so this is the Partner Program overview. YouTube Partner Program gives creators access to resources and monetization features. It also allows revenue sharing. Okay, I get that part. That's what the partnering, like, you know, if you have to use someone else's content and they're monetized, then they give you permission to use your channel to show their content, and then you share the benefits. People watch your content, but then you have to pay the channel to use their content. Okay? But this is not right now, this is not my issue. So this is irrelevant to me. Okay, so this is now monetization. So here we go. So now the monetization is the 4,000. So there you go. That's the answer. Okay? So the answer for being able to go live is you're not monetized. You're not seeking monetization. So that is helpful. So now I understand why it's not here. Also, please provide information about when watch hours will be required, because I think it would be helpful on this page for someone, because right now at this moment, right? So I imagine that you're a brand new content creator. Okay, like I was, and I didn't do this research. I didn't click on the partner program. That stuff, call me ADHD, whatever. I had no interest in reading that stuff. That probably would have not made sense to me and made me angry, because this is not making sense to me, even though I'm not angry. I'm frustrated, but that makes more sense now. I've come back to the part. Now I know why the 4,000 watch hours is a requirement, is because they want to be generating revenue through you, because people are watching your channel. So then they're going to start showing ads on your channel, and then you get a piece of that when they show ads on your channel. That's how you make money, because they're using your channel to show ads to people who are. So then that's what the partner program is. Okay. So the expanded partner program is to let people do live streaming and stuff, but not be monetized. So there's the issue. That's why there's no 4,000 watch hours on this page. But right now I'm really tapped out on doing this, so I am gonna bail, and all of that good stuff. So if you have made it this far listening to the sultry sound of my voice, thank you so much. Keep an eye out for me in the future. I don't know when in the future you're listening to this. It could be one day. It could be 10 years. Who knows? But if you are listening to the sultry sound of my voice sometime in the future, and there is an opportunity for you to contact me through email and say that you heard this offer at this particular timestamp on this particular video, then I will pay you the equivalent of $25 US money in that time, wherever that happens. Okay? Before you go, though, make sure you smash that Fonzarelli. Hit that like, make a comment in the comment section, share the content. I'm your host, Travis.